Hey, B.
Hey, Em.
How's it going?
It's going.
Well, welcome back to Fitness Forever TV with M and B,
Your source for entertainment television,
where we explore all things health and wellness to help you achieve longevity and vitality.
And today's question
that we will be answering is a question that we've been getting a lot as trainers and coaches, is should you be avoiding the gym and your training groups during the corona outbreak?
And the answer is no.
No, you should not be. But with everything that's going on and all the uncertainty out there, how do we stay motivated?
It's a good question because, it's personally impacted my clients. I've got 3 clients that were supposed to do the Boston Marathon, which has now been postponed. So they were going to their training and peaking, ready for it. Now they got another 4 months. And what do we do? I've got 2 or 3 people that were doing the Shamrock Half Marathon, which is local here. That got canceled. And Ironman Texas, which is coming up, has been postponed as well.
I know.
So it's a very, very tough atmosphere to stay motivated.
Right, and I'm personally a goal-oriented, fitness person. Like, I like to train for something, but now everything's indefinite, so how do we stay motivated? And one of the things that I've been coaching my clients is to take a step back and reframe your perspective. Like, you're going to be race ready for that Spartan race or that Ironman or the Shamrock. That day comes, you're ready, but take a step back and look at the things that you need to develop. Maybe this is a time for you to have the opportunity to do your mobility, to do your, core strength, to do your balance. Wherever you feel like that part of your training regimen needs to be developed, that's the time. This is the time. The time is now.
Absolutely. And as she said, runners in general, we have mobility issues. We've got flexibility issues. And maybe now's the time to not only get out there and continue your runs, but maybe spend some time in the home and doing some of that flexibility and agility work. But there's a lot of things out there to help us if you do end up feeling like the gym is causing you anxiety because of the corona outbreak.
Social distancing, I think, is a good practice, especially if you have those concerns. And you could still work with a trainer or a coach, whether it's remote on, via the web, whether it's Skyping or, Hangouts. Some type of virtual training might be a solution for you to stay motivated. There are options out there. And, with the crisis that seems to be spreading, this is a time to stay calm and stay focused on your health and practicing those healthy habits that should have been in place to begin with.
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes all you have to do is ask your trainer. You might have a personal trainer, and maybe they would be more than happy to FaceTime with you or Skype or Google Hangouts. And I know I would. I've been doing that. We've been doing that anyway. So go ahead and practice that. There's also plenty of other virtual workouts that you're going to. As a matter of fact,
we are going to help you guys out with the re-release of our 12 Days of Fitness. That's 12 workouts that we released back in December, and we put them on our private list. But now we're releasing them so that if you're practicing social distancing, you can still stay active at home.
Exactly. And let me just tell you, they are a mixture of all different types of workouts, and they're amazing. And Melissa does a fantastic job. So you have to go, just saying like it is. But go ahead and take a look at those. There's one for every day of the week. We go separate rounds. It's awesome. It's just totally awesome.
Yeah, and if you guys need more information, we'll have our links to the World Health Organization down below, and a really great article from Time Magazine about should you be avoiding the gym during this time. So
exactly. So I'm glad that they were able to see a preview of this video so they could do that.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You're welcome, Time.
Yeah, exactly. So let's just review some of the safe practices. Now, this is coming from the World Health Organization, just to give you some repetition, right? You've been seeing it. We're going to give it to you too. We're trying to do it funny. It probably won't be that way, but we'll try anyway. So wash your hands. You've been hearing this, right? Anytime you touch a new surface, make sure you go ahead and you wash your hands with soap and water. It does not have to be alcohol-based. Regular soap and water will be fine. You might just want to do it a little bit more than usual.
Yeah, and also wash your hands with vigor. Friction, 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 friction. That's so important. 20 seconds minimum. You can sing happy birthday a couple times, say your ABCs a couple times, or hey, if you can, count to 20.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a novel one, right?
Absolutely. So, and this next part about it is, if you are feeling achy, if you do have a fever, if you are finding yourself coughing, stay home. Stay away from those large crowds, especially now. And that's that's to help out your fellow man.
You're right.
Or woman.
I think oftentimes, you're young, you're healthy, you're like, oh, it's nothing. It's not like people are, keeling over for this. I'm perfectly strong, but still, you're a carrier. If you do have it, you could be a carrier and pass it on to someone who's elderly or their immune system is, already compromised. So just be mindful. If you're not feeling well, despite the fact that you might not be someone in that high risk category or someone who doesn't have underlying risks, stay home for the benefit and the well-being of other people.
And do not go to the urgent care or the emergency room if you're showing signs of these symptoms. Use the teledoctor with most of your hospitals, most of your insurance plans have. Call the teledoctor, talk to them first before you start making moves to go to the emergency room or going to the hospital or anything. All of the hospitals, the urgent cares have protocols to help out with the virus.
Yeah.
So next, clean your surfaces regularly. Okay, so usually, every day we wipe down our surfaces with a rag. But make sure let's get them in with some antibacterial. And if you do touch a surface that you normally do, make sure that you don't touch your hands or your face afterwards.
Yes.
So, and this is all stuff that we should be doing even in flu season anyway. So, but it's a good reminder. So we can use this as a silver lining. So, and then of course, avoiding large crowds, as we've already basically said, if you can. And then when we're talking, try to stay in this 3-foot radius, especially around people you don't know all that well. But remember, okay, this is temporary, right? Once the vaccine comes out, once we got a little bit more about the virus, the CDC is on board, the WHO is on board, we're gonna go back to normal.
Yeah,
and we've been through a lot in the United States and in the world. We're gonna get past this too.
Yes, we will. So please, we'll see you guys in the gym. We'll see you in our next training group, but don't stop staying motivated.
Absolutely, absolutely. So remember, down below, we're gonna have the workouts playlist. It's gonna have all the workouts that we've put out, and to keep you motivated if you want to practice that social distancing.